Pandemony Toys has brought back that feeling you had as a kid when you saw that new toy line on the shelf. Alternation action figures, original heroes for a new generation. Ultra Maximus viewers get 10% off with code ULTRAMAX. Shop now at Pandemony Toys. Link in the description below. Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here. Give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And jump over to Facebook and like my page to upload your video links, pictures, and join the conversation there. Click on the links in the description below. Hey guys, now follow me on Instagram at Ultra Maximus Reviews and Twitter at Ultra__Maximus. Links in the description below. Oh, hey, look, it's Swindle. Nobody understands you, Sunstreaker. Oh, he sucks. Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at another Transformers figure from Transformers Bumblebee. It's the off-road Bumblebee, or Bumble Jeep from the Studio Series line. Of course, it's from the Bumblebee movie that's been rebranded as Transformers Bumblebee for whatever reason. And this is where he first gets to Earth. He scans a yellow Jeep as he's running away, and I loved this concept from the first time I saw it on the screen and was hoping that we would get a toy out of it. We finally did. I ended up getting this figure at Amazon Prime, Amazon.com, because I have never seen this in the store, so I'm pretty excited to have it in hand. Let's go ahead and jump in there and take a look at the packaging. So here we have off-road Bumblebee, or Bumble Jeep, in the box, and I'm liking the way he looks. Like the artwork there, it looks pretty cool. They've got a stupid sticker on the top for whatever reason, I don't know why. We get the artwork Studio Series, he's number 57. More artwork, the kind of embossed Autobot logo, looking pretty cool. So just kind of a close-up. Again, we get the little window like we normally do. Looking cool, like the artwork. Definitely pretty neat. Studio Series, right there. He's number 57, and then the Autobot logo, and then that cool Bumblebee, Bumble Jeep look. Back of the package here, it's got Bumblebee in his Jeep mode, which, to be honest, looks a little bit clunky in plastic. I don't know if this is up to Studio Series quality, but it is the first time we've seen this, model of figure. And then we have him in his robot mode. He transforms in 26 steps. Of course, he comes with a diorama that I just don't care about. And then it says big screen inspired at the top. No bio or anything. Definitely cool. I like the way that looks. Very nice. So yeah, that's about it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get off-road Bumblebee out of the box and see what we think. So here we have Bumble Jeep out of the packaging, and this guy is very, very tiny. But he looks cool. He looks like little Bumble Jeep from the movie. I do have to say, the way that the Jeep is folded up on his back, I love it for some reason. I love the wheel just kind of hanging off his butt. Looks very, very cool. He also comes with a blaster, and what's nice is it kind of molds into the arm itself, and it just pegs in like a normal weapon port, which is cool. Might be a little difficult to get out of his hand. Alright, and do this off camera. There we go. It is like a Lego brick, man. Once it is locked in there, it's hard to get out. So you can just see, I don't know if it's going to focus or not. There we go. As you can see, it just kind of pegs into his hand and wraps around his entire fist to form that gun, which I think is a pretty clever way to do it. Now, as far as articulation goes on this figure, it's not too terribly bad. His head moves back and forth. Does have some up and down movement. It actually goes up really far for transformation, which is goofy. His arms are on a ball joint, so they do move up that way. They move around. They stop because of the wheels right there. He's got a hinge joint at the elbow. There's a mushroom peg just above the elbow. He has a waist swivel, but it is a little bit limited because of the backpack. His leg kicks up that far, goes back that far because of the backpack. It's on a ball joint, like that. The hands have no articulation in them. His knee is a single joint like that, and then he's got some movement in his ankle, and it's just up and down. There is no rocker ankle pivot, which is a bit unfortunate, but not surprising in the Bayformerverse figures, and that's really all the articulation he's got. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, I really do like the sculpt of this figure. It looks like the character from the movie. I love the Jeep grill on his chest there, how it kind of folds back. Looks really nice. It's got translucent plastic in the headlamps, which is very, very cool. We get these Jeep tires on the back. Now this is where it's kind of a little meh for me. I wish that the tires looked better. I wish they would have painted the rims. Instead we get yellow pegs and it's just all gray plastic. So that's a bit of a downfall for me, but I guess it is what it is. It's got the classic Bumblebee head on there, which is what we get in the movie. So all in all, I like the figure. I like the look and the compactness that it has. So taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, I like the sculpt. I like the fact that his gun mounts down into his hand almost like a Lego. That is pretty cool. It's very seamless. Definitely dig that. The design looks right. The gray and yellow plastic all looks pretty cool. I like his backpack. Even though it's, you know, Jeep parts, I just like the way it looks. I like the windshield up there. I like the steering wheel just kind of hanging off there. Very clunky, very World War II-esque looking for me, which is this kind of Jeep, really. Yeah, overall, I mean, it looks pretty darn good. It looks like the Bumble Jeep that we saw in the movie. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure itself, they're kind of clunky, which, I mean, they're robot legs. I like how there's no hollow bits in the figure, so that's nice. All the detailed paint apps look pretty good, yellow and gray all over the place. The two pieces on the inside of the leg kind of keep him from standing really upright, which is a bit disappointing, but overall looks good. Again, I wish the wheels had rims painted on them. I think that would have been nice. I like how some of the Jeep parts kind of make his back ankles. You know, it's a very solid looking piece, no hollow bits, so I'm definitely digging that. And, you know, he stands, so, you know, you got to give that for some feet. For comparison, here we have the off-road Bumblebee, or as I like to call him, Bumble Jeep, next to the Netflix Mirage. And as you can see, he is a very small figure, so they kind of try to scale him, which is like the theme of the movie studio series figures, and I'm okay with that. He's definitely smaller than the Deluxe Mirage here, but not too much smaller, and it doesn't hamper the cool factor of the figure, I guess. It's definitely cool to see these guys side by side as they are polar opposites in their paint jobs, and that's always fun to see with an Autobot and Decepticon. And here we have the off-road Bumblebee with his namesake, the off-road Jeep right here, and it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. So I like the overall design. I love the front grille. It's definitely a Jeep 7-slot grille. With the headlights, the two round headlights. Get close up. I love how, and I don't know how the camera's going to pick up, but those are actually translucent, clear plastic headlamps, which is awesome. I love the bumper. Love the hood here. It's got the hinges, everything. Looks nice. We get the extra lamp, or horn, I guess, right there. Love the windshield. Looks great. Inside of the Jeep, Looks good. It's even got the seats, they fold down. We get some back trunk space, I guess, right there. The wheel looks good. We've got the spare tire and the gas can on the back. Been nice to get some taillights. That would have been pretty cool. Where it kind of falls apart for me are the wheels themselves and the arms. How the arms don't tuck, I think, up underneath the Jeep enough. And these wheels look like trash. I mean, they should have painted them, painted the rims. That just looks really, really bad. Yeah, that's the worst part of the thing for me. Everything else looks pretty decent. Once you get it snapped together, it actually holds together really, really well. But it does not scream Studio Series to me. This really feels like a movie line figure that just didn't make it out in time, so they slapped it into the Studio Line series just to get it out. And to show you the difference, I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. Let's put this guy over here. And then let's bring in Soundwave Studio Series, and you see a huge difference. I think the paint on this one looks a lot better. It just looks a lot sharper. We get the tail lights. We get the wheels that are painted. Everything on this figure screams Studio Series, and this one just screams Movie Line. Which is not a bad thing, don't get me wrong. I feel like I'm downing this figure. I'm glad to have it, but for Studio Series, I think it needs to step up a little bit. So is the Off-Road Bumblebee from Transformers Bumblebee Studio Series a figure that you want in your Transformers collection? Well, if you're a Bayformer fan or a Bumblebee completist, you're probably going to like this. If you like, known characters turning into different versions, alternate modes, this might be something for you. I personally like the figure. I'm glad I got it. Is this a Studio Series quality figure? No, I don't think it is. Like looking at Megatron, looking at Soundwave that I've gotten recently, this doesn't have the same standard. This feels like a Bumblebee movie line figure. It doesn't have the same paint quality that we saw like on Soundwave and Megatron. Like the wheels alone are the big giveaway there. It just feels like they didn't get it out in time for the movie line, so they stuck it into the Studio Series line. Especially with the clunkiness of the Jeep mode, it doesn't hit that quality. Does that make it a bad figure? No, it does not. So just be aware, it's not going to look as cool as some of your other Studio Series figures, but it's definitely a cool figure. So there he is, Off-Road Bumblebee from Transformers Bumblebee Studio Series line. Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And jump over to Facebook and like my page to upload your video links, pictures, and join the conversation there. Click on the links in the description below.